Guess who's back? Back again. What is up, gangsters? Yeah? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while for no reason at all other than I've been busy, it's been small jobs, it's all been the same stuff as usual, so I haven't recorded anything. So I do apologise. But yeah, we're back, hopefully. That is it. And we are closer than ever to our 6K goal. It's not going to happen now because there's about 15 days left of the year. But if you haven't subscribed, please do press that subscribe button. We're about 100 and something off. It would be awesome if we could get there. We're not going to be far off, which is the main thing. We've already smashed our goal, which we set at the start of the year, which was 5K. So big up yourselves and thank you very much for your support. Also, thank you to everyone who messaged saying, where are you? How are you? Is everything all right? Big up you lot. Yeah, I do appreciate that a lot. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a board change. There's been a kitchen rewire, which is looking nice. So I'll show you that. That looks mint. So we're going to be putting a fuse box board on with the backing plate, which I will show you because I don't think I've shown that on the channel before. It's nice, but they have been out years, so don't let all these manufacturers trick you. We used to use Wilex ones years ago, so they have been out ages, but they are nice. They do a job. They do a fantastic job, in fact. So yeah, let's get in there. But first, run that ting. So here is the board that we're going to be upgrading. So as you can see, we've got these MCBs that are pushed in off the old rewirable board. So we're going to be ripping that out. Here are our new cables that's been rewired, which go under the floor and off to the kitchen, which I'll show you in a moment. Tails and mains come straight through the wall there, and the meter box is just outside. So we've got our tails there, earth coming in, into our 4-way earth block, off to the board and the bonding. So we've got an isolator. We're going to disconnect the mains up to that board, which is that 16mm twin there. Get that ripped out. We'll get these clipped up the back behind that board and then into our new board. Nice. And then in here is where all the work has happened. So we've got a single light there, which is going to be fed from over here off a dimmer. We've got 6 spots in the ceiling, V50s, nice. And we've got some spotlights here. There's one there and there's one there, and there is a loop in the middle there, should it not be bright enough. Mint. Extractor fan, hob, socket, spurt, socket there. We've got a socket on the wall there, socket down there, and 2 doubles there. Power in these, an isolator for the oven, and obviously power for the microwave. And then we've got a socket down here. All the lights in here and some of the power was on and it was fed off an extension lead, but as soon as Jack walked through the door, he's broken the extension lead. So they're off, but they've all got to be off anyway, and we'll get this power on. I'm going to get the tools out of the van now and start stripping that board down. Right, here's our new cables that are coming up out the floor, and they've all been labelled up. So we've got ring main, we've got kitchen socket radial, lighting feed and smokes, and then we've got, what's the 3 nicks? Oh, here we go. Outside twin socket on a radial. We've got the back wall, 3 twin sockets, and then we have got the boiler feed, which goes on upstairs. So they're the new ones. And then for our old ones, which are already connected, I'm just going to get my marker, put some labels on the cables so that we know what's what. So we're going to start from the left, which will be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. So as you can see, we know what's what now when we strip these out. Lighting, I'm not going to bother labelling because they are old cables anyway, so I'll know what's what. Doorbell transformer is not in use anymore, so I'm going to rip that out. And then, yeah, we can tidy up and start getting our new one on. Now that that's stripped off, I've fed all the cables up through the back. So we've got the new ones and the old ones here. Old ones are on the right, which come up from the bottom, which I'll show you in a sec. And the new ones are all on the left. So now that those cables are coming up behind that board, this is what we're going to be fitting. Now you might not have seen them, I don't think I've shown them on this channel before, but we do use them when back entry because it's nice. So it's made by Fusebox obviously because it matches their board. So this is going to sit on the wall, and then each side, if it focuses, you're gonna, yeah. Each side has got these knockouts, so we've got them on the bottom, the top, not on the left or right there, but you can cut your own. So it'll bring our cables up behind the board, and the board will sit off the wall this far. You then fix the board straight onto this, into these. They line up perfectly with the holes in the fuse board. It is mint. So this is going to go just above that wood where the cables come up through the bottom. I'm going to chop all this bottom out, all the knockouts, and bring them up and through so that we can back entry the board. So this is what I'm talking about. I've chopped out the bottom of that there, so the cables are just going to run in and up through this void. And then this is going to sit, I'm doing this one-handed because I've got the torch in my hand. That's going to sit there, obviously level, and then our fixings, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and then our board is going to screw straight into there with the screws provided. So yeah, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Now that our board plate is on the board plate, backing plate, you can see where we fixed it there and on the left there in the same place. So now that that's on, our cables will just swoop up. Let me put my light somewhere. Our cables will just swoop up through there. We can knock the knockouts out on the back of the board, so whether there's 2 or 3, depending on what size you do. They do different sizes of this for different way boards. This is a 14 way that we're fitting. So they'll come straight up, take our knockouts through, and the cables will just poke through there. There's no finger spaces around, apart from on the bottom that I've knocked out, but obviously get your fingers in there, but the knockouts are up here. So unless you're like Slender Man or something like that, you've got no chance of getting anything in. Yeah, it just makes it easier, makes the finish nicer, and obviously it's better if we can come back entry, make the board nice and neat. It's awesome. Tails I've pulled straight down, they go behind the backing board, and they are there, just ready to go into our one shot there. Earth comes up and round and into there. So this can all be tidied up. There's a run that side and there's a run that side. I'll get rid of that bit of trunking. We'll probably all band that straight to the wall there. This did have a cover over it, as you can see from the paint there. There was a little box over it, but that's not going to fit anymore. But it'll look nice and neat at least, so yeah. Just like that, look. So most of the cables are coming through the left there, and then we've got a few of the new ones coming through on the right. What I have done is there's a cable down here which wouldn't reach, so I've just pulled a 2.5 in. When we know what it is, we can get that connected up. If it's socket circuit, I'll probably just bang a socket there just so that we can join it through. So that is awesome. Look at that light. This is all right. This is, you know, it's Unilight, which I only own about 3 things. But yeah, it was fully charged just, the battery's nearly gone, as always, but it works. So we'll get them tiles in now, get the dim rail back in, and then we can start putting these to bed, getting them into their RCBOs, and then we are done. I've made that sound really fast, haven't I? But it's not. Boom! Yeah? It's looking good. Got to tidy that leg up, well, that load of cables there, and that load of cables there. This is the one that's going to connect to that short one, but we don't know what it does yet, so we'll find that out in a bit anyway. Everything's put to bed, so we got shower, kitchen ring, either cooker or hob, and then we've got 2 radial circuits that are also in there. We've got existing sockets. This one is a new boiler feed that's upstairs, and that leg there, whatever that will do. No, it's not, I lied. It's the boiler and the new outdoor socket, which is at the back. This is the new one, and that goes with that one. So that, we're going to power that up, see what comes on and see what doesn't, and hopefully it's that other leg. We'll get the rest live. Existing lighting in that one, and new lighting and smoke alarms in that one. So I've got to get the buzz bar in, and then I can get the tails into the bottom of that. But it does look nice. It's getting there. That backing plate is mint. And then we've left this socket on Wago so that I can take a ring reading. That's roughly centre of the ring anyway. So we can take a reading from there and then we'll bounce around ZS's everywhere. There's another socket up there, look, so that's for the microwave to plug in. Everything else is hunky-dory. Hunky-dory? How? So for our buzz bar, with the buzz bar for these, they are pre-cut to the length, so the big thick side in the bottom of the main switch, the rest are there. I've got 2 blanks which I'm going to put in here, and then we will do them up with the torque screwdriver, which we will set at 2.5 Newton meters, which is the recommended by the manufacturer, and then we'll get all these zipped up and then tails into there. Just show you a quick trick. If you don't have a torque screwdriver, check this out. So this is just a normal screwdriver. We know this is 2.5, so this is what we do, look. Click, 2.5. Click, 2.5. Click, 2.5. I'm joking. Jesus. I've got the torque screwdriver. I'll get it torqued up. Sorry. Now, for this bad boy here, they are hexagon, like Allen keys really, but this is what I use. So it's a 4mm T-bar. This one's from Boddington Tools. The only reason I've got the one from Boddington is because when we worked for the council, Western Power had come and they gave me one. That's why I've got it. But there is cheaper ones. It doesn't need to be insulated because obviously you shouldn't be doing it live ever. So the switch is off. Basically, that's a little hexagon fitting in there, little Allen key, and it's the same inside the breaker. So we'll be using this, we'll be swooping them up nicely into the bottom of there, and it will be mint, and it will be on in about 2 minutes, BRB, like so. Can you even see that? Yeah, you can. Yeah, like so, that's done. Get the lid back on now, and as you can see, it looks awesome. You might not think it does, I do. I do. Check this out. Now, I've never seen this, so let me know in the comments if you have. So there's undercupboard lights on here and on here. Look at this that the customer's done. Oh! How good is that of an idea? Linked it up to that, so it works with them. Jesus! So to save me taking them back out the board to test, this one's just been left off, ready for me to test. So, set to continuity, crocodile clips at the ready. We're going to go on live and live. And we've got 0.41, neutral, neutral, 0.41, and then earth, not that one. And then earth and earth, we have got 0.63. So 0.41 on our live and our neutral, and then our earth is 1.6 times higher because the live and the neutral is 2.5 and the earth is 1.5, so obviously there's going to be different resistance. But that reading is bang on, so that will go on the cert. You might have noticed that everything was click on the sockets, which we don't normally use and we don't use on the channel. But everything was supplied by the customer. He wanted to get all the bits himself, so he did. And we sent him to RS. Big up RS. Pulling through again, yeah. Customer is a subscriber, watches the videos, watches everybody's videos. He's awesome, basically. But yeah, we sent him down, obviously down to there to see the boys, Alex. But yeah, if you want to check RS out, because we do get everything off them, to be fair. I'm going to leave a link to their website in the description. Just check them out, give them a chance to quote whatever you're after. They are sound, they look after me on prices, obviously, as they will with you. So it's definitely worth giving them a shot. Let them quote you, see what you think. If they're too expensive, then they're too expensive, but it's definitely worth a go. So we've got our ring readings, which is our 32, which can go back on now. We've got some ZS's to take, and we've got the cert to fill out. We've also got to find out what this cable was doing. But as you can see, it does look a lot better than it was. It's obviously safer. It's got the new board on. It's nice. Yeah, that backing plate, that was what I wanted to show you anyway. But yeah, as you can see, it does make it mint, makes it nice. Get in there. So once that's all done and tested, we fill the cert out. We then send the invoice off using Tradify, the sponsor of today's video. Get in there. Yeah, if you don't know what Tradify is, it is the job management software that we use to run our business. Well, I use to run my business, as well as a lot of people in the world, not just the UK, wherever you are watching from, chances are you can have Tradify. So I'm going to leave a link in the description. Check that out. It's a free 14-day trial. You don't need your card details. You don't need anything like that. It literally is a 14-day trial. We use it for our invoicing, our quoting, our scheduling. So what you can do is set your jobs on the times and the days, obviously. Set them up, set who's attending. Now this is a big one. If you've got subcontractors or employees and you're sending them to different locations, different jobs, you can track that with the app. They can then use the app, they can see exactly where they're going, where they need to be, what time they're going. Once they get to the job, they can press start time, start the timer, obviously. When they leave, they can stop the timer. So it makes your timesheets a lot easier. It makes finding out where people are a lot easier. And you can also link it up with your wholesalers who can do a spreadsheet for you. You can log that in, so when you're doing your quoting, it's automatically coming up with your prices straight from them. It is awesome. So thank you very much, Tradify, for sponsoring the video, and as always, thank you for your support. Do check that out on the link, and if you do like it, use code JLC50 for 50% off your first 3 months. We're all on and we are all tested, looking good. Well happy with that. Basha, we're done. We are done. So apologies, it is just a short, sweet video. Get me back into the swing of things. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, as you always do. If you didn't enjoy it, let me know. But stay subscribed. But yeah, we are close to 6,000. Please, if you haven't already, then do please consider hitting that subscribe button. I will really appreciate it. Also, big up my members. They've been continuous members now, even when I haven't uploaded. They are awesome. So thank you very much. There is a link to that in the description if you do want to join the channel membership. That would be awesome and I would appreciate it massively. So big up yourselves for watching. Check out the link below for Tradify. Check out the link below for RS, and also check out the link for the membership. It's all link in this video, isn't it? So yeah, thank you Tradify for sponsoring the video. Check that out. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching. Big up yourselves. See you later. Ta-ra.